Hi, this is Frank Trek here. Brought another ship to show you this week. It is the Elachi Monbosh Battleship. Absolute wickedly cool. I do have the 2-set bonus, see on both. The Escort version. I decided to show you this one today. I've fitted it out with Disruptor to go with the cannon. There's the Elachi torpedo, and that is the console. Wickedly good console, that. So yeah, these are the 2-piece sets. That's the Crescent Wave cannon, and on this one you get the support cruiser and the control vessel. With that, you can release them from the 2 wings coming out there, which I'll show you in space. So basically, this is how I fly it anyway. Double, single, cannon up front. Wish it could be more of a beam weapon, but it does suit the Escort. The torpedo on it ain't massively powerful, but have a look, you get plus 60% sensitivity on there, which is pretty good. For the other stuff I'm using, I've just got the full Romulan rep, which is really cool, because I like the, what's it called, the shield capacitor. For it stacks up basically 10 times every time you hit, and it works a lot of the time, so I absolutely love that. It's got the same shield capability as the Mako. But with the Mako set you'll get things like crew recovery and stuff like that on it. This gives you a lot more different stuff. Absolutely love this set. What else have we got on here? Gone with the what we'll call for weapons power, just to give it a bit more punch. That's from the Spire. 3-set Omega, which I put on everything. Get the amplifier for the weapons, beefed up with a power transfer, neutronium, the hit points and the kinetic damage. Got this on, which gives me, because the Romulan shield's just slightly low on the shield itself for regeneration, I've just shoved that on to give it a bit more punch, to get it up a bit faster. There's the console, and these are from the Spire. All them on, and that's the control vessel and the support vessel. So it's all pretty cool setup. I like the setup, it works. Usually I wouldn't have the crest weapon on. Basically the 2-set, when using crest weapon, it drops the shields at the front, so you're a bit vulnerable for a bit. With having the 2-set, it keeps the shields up at the front. That's the only 2-set bonus that you get with that. I put them both on just to show you. Usually I'd have Summit, like an RC on, or maybe go with that just to give it a little bit more flight turn, a bit of flight speed. It turns well, but at the moment I've just chucked that on to show you. Love these things. They go out, they fly off everywhere. One will stay with you, one will fly off and start healing everybody else basically. It's only some of the times it actually heals you, but it is a cool little device. And something else I found out about a week ago was the Jemadar armour. Now I didn't own it, it's just something I'll quickly show you. If you get the Mark 12 one from the lobby store, you do get the outfit now with it, which is the one that I'm wearing at the moment, which is really cool. They've just added that on the new update, so you could upgrade it to the Mark 12 before, but now you get the outfit to go with it. It's just something I wanted to show you. So at the moment I have bought a few more ships. I'll show you a few more that have been getting. There are ones to come. What else we That's a new one that I've just got. I've got all the temporal set on it and the 2 set bonus because I do own the other one, the destroy version. We've seen that one before. We've got the Jemadar escort to show you. The advanced, I called it the Ori because it looks a bit Ori-ish off Stargate. So we've got the advanced version of that. I've got all the sets for that. That'll be pretty cool to show. There's that one. There's that one. There's all sorts really, and as say all of the Zen version ships, which I have been getting a few on my Romulan at the moment, which I am going to show you him quite soon. Customization for the ship. Go on. Go. That's it up close. It's a really weird looking ship, but it works. You can fire at that angle. You can literally move the ship in mostly any of them angles to fire. Now here and here, you can just slightly see there. That's where the little ships are that you release, that you get with the Monbosh, that console. There and there, which is really cool. Interior, the Elachi one, it's a big bridge, but not loads to see. What else have we got? So windows, obviously not a lot of change there. Skin, you can turn it a slightly different colour or keep it more of that. See what it looks like from the back. Turns it more of a brownie, I would have said. Oh, it changes the lights to more of an orange. I prefer the original. Let's say there's all your customization on it, whatever you want to do. So I'll just keep it on and on that. So that's it there. So what we'll do now, we'll jump up to the bridge itself. I'll quickly show you around that. So it's a cool enough bridge, it's just not a lot on it, bar a chair, a little bubble that'll come round you. You'll basically see it's a very weird looking indeed. But from what you know of the Elachi, I suppose they're a bit of a weird species. Taking its time getting up there. Always seems to take long to get up to my bridge. If you visited previous, it seems to go faster. Should have done that before. What I'll be doing, I'll show you it in space. We'll take it for a run out, we'll take it into some fleet action, and then we'll take it into a Borg. And then I'll be putting another video on where I'll be introducing my Romulan into it, which I've only just been doing a lot of work on it in the last month or so. Getting all his rep up. Yeah, this is the bridge. Some weird thing up there. You can't go through the doors as usual, which is a shame. There's another weird little thing up there. What have we got here? Access library. I don't know if you can hear that like water. Really weird. Like one of those things out of a horror movie. We've got bank access there. Got a couple of crew on board. It's obviously ships. Duty officers. There's that chair that I was on about. Right. So there you can see that bubble just come down. I'll just go out and come back in again. Really weird. And then you get sort of a, just sit him down, a little display in front of you there. So yeah, I mean that's the bridge anyway. So it's a massive bridge. It's a big bridge. but more of a spooky atmosphere than anything, I would have said. But yeah, pretty cool. So we'll leave interior. And hopefully my layout has stayed the same. It keeps glitching at the moment and moving things around. Right, the 3 set, it gives you haywire. Once you get all 3, you get haywire. Now on it, I thought it was pretty cool when I first started Star Trek. And I used to see these little orbs going around the ship. Could never figure out how you got them. So 2 set, they'll give you plus disruptive damage there, and shield hit points. And a 3 set is the haywire charge. Now, you only get 3 per on max on a normal ship, but on an Elachi ship, you get 6. 6 from buzzing around you. You'll see what they do when we jump into action. They come out when you get into the actual PvE, if you will. And that's her there, close up. I think it's a wickedly cool ship. You don't actually see many of them around, and for what you pay for it, for a battleship, it's a cool thing. I just keep with all the disruptor stuff on it to keep with the 3 set bonus. So sometimes I usually put me spiral weapons on off the goal that I have. So let's see if it brings out any of the. Usually you can get a plume behind it, but since they've done that update, you don't seem to get the virtuals coming out of the back end really. You might do what you get. So get away from the starbase. Nah, it's not doing it there either. So right. There we go. So at the moment, 355 on power transfer rate. They're always good for beams. More power you have, better the beam rate. 53 then for the hull. You take that off. And it does make a lot of difference to this once it goes down. There you go, 51. It does beef it up as well as the attack. So if you watch that now. Put that back on, up to 98. And it should go back up to 53. There you are, just short of 54. Hull repair rate. As you see, I've got nothing on for my hull repair rate on there, so it's 214. That's with these shields. 164, that's what I was saying, it's a slightly low. I think you get around about 180, 190 with the Mako. But I really like this. And then we go on for the force shields there. Now I've got no. Usually I put these on, these field generators, but I need that on to keep the shield going there, and I need that on for my 3-piece set. So sensitivity there is 98. So all in all, it's got a lot of power. Movement 4.2, well it's not. 16.4. Usually if you stick something else on, you get it around about the 22, 23. So that's pretty cool. So that's the overall statistics on that. Station wise, let's stop it here. Universal up there, I've decided to use it for more tactical. You can always stick a bit more engineering up there. I don't see the point at the moment. You've got a 4 set there, or some more science. The layout itself seems to work for me. all the time, so I find it pretty cool. So you got that universal, that's universal, tactical, engineering, science. Obviously one of them you're going to have to beef up with the science, because you're only getting one science down there, which is a shame. I mean, at least two. If you're only giving it one, you could at least give it two. But with having the two universal stations, you can mess around with it a bit, which that layout does work for me, especially with Volley Beam, Fire at Wills. Do like that layout. So that's the overall at the moment. I'm using it on full on power, the 125 there, 80 on shield. Obviously it'd be a lot more if I could use a lot more of my traits, which I'm pretty disappointed by. I mean, when you had completed all your things, you used to be able to get them all active at the same time. As you can see, apart from that one, which I'm just taking that one slowly, everything else is tier 5, so you picked your abilities out of that. You could use all them for talking's sake, all them, and all them. So you're missing out on a lot. My shields used to be a lot higher, but apart from that, I've got no other complaints. On Goodwin, I'm trying to rank him up at the moment. That's my Romulan. So what we'll do, we'll jump into a bit of fleet action now. We'll do, so we'll look. Definitely not doing that one. Fleet action there. Jump into that. Not make some sail with him. So here we go. It's one of the fleet members. Now on me Romulan that I'll be showing you, I've showed you the Dreadnought before, the Jemadar Dreadnought, but I've acquired one for me Romulan as well. I'm trying to do a full Romulan build on it. I wasn't going to do it at first, I was just going to keep him completely Romulan, but I couldn't resist buying a Dreadnought because I absolutely love the Jemadar ships, always have. So what I'll do, I haven't even opened it yet, so what I'll do is I'll post one opening it and putting a full Romulan build on it and show it in a bit of action. So he's got quite a bit of the Romulan stuff. I've been grinding him pretty hard to get all the stuff, so we'll do a bit of a show on him and introduce Goodwin into it. My Romulan character. He's got a few good ships, a few Zen ships, a couple of Dreadnoughts out of the Zen, and a few other Zen ships on there. A fleet ship. So there's the haywire charges going around now. Now them, you'll get 6 of them coming along in a minute. Should start building up. 3 on now. What they do, if something's firing at you, basically they'll fly off and deflect the torpedo or some of their firing. Sometimes they'll actually attack the target. They're a pretty cool little device. Especially to have the reach on this ship, absolutely love it. So into a bit of action. Support vest set. You can see him now. I'll try and hold it. See him coming out the side. There we go. go. You've got your support cruiser, your control vessel. One will fly off and support you, one will literally go around here. Well, which is pretty cool. They never seem to last that long, but I saw them a long time ago in one of them that I did, and one of these little things just kept me around healing me. And from then on, oh, there you go, you're being healed. There you go, support cruiser there. It's actually healing you. They'll start attacking. Then if they, one of them, I think it's a support one, control, I can't remember which way around it is, start seeing something getting damaged, they'll literally fly off and start healing them. There you go, let's do it again. I say, pretty cool device. They don't seem to last long in board, but like in the ship, it's not like one of them useless things that you get with ships at times. I mean, I've got a few things that I've got to actually use on the ships. What we'll try and do, we'll use the crest wave weapon. Basically for the last one. Massive on the damage, but you need them for 3 set. Usually I would have it on the back, and have the Omega torpedo up front, but I have been swapping and changing it a lot. The Omega torpedo does fire a lot faster. Just see one of them things fly up there. See, with a normal ship, if you had it on like the Dreadnought there, you'd only get the 3. You seem to get like the 6 on it, and they just constantly keep coming out. They're a really cool device. Still see one of the support cruiser there. There's the control vessel there. It's staying alive for a bit. See that support cruiser there? He's actually healing that person over there. He's extended his shields over. See it going over to him there? That's what I mean about going over to people and just literally healing them for no reason. It's just healing. Now, the support craft there does actually heal its other counterpart, if you will. I've seen it do that a couple of times, which I find pretty cool. See what I mean about firing from all angles? Just literally face it up like that. It's a shame you don't see many of these around like that. There used to be a few around, but I don't see many of them now. To show you the crescent wave. I'll do that on the Borg one. So that's it on that action. As you see, all the little things going around it, spellcrafts, all the little gadgets that you get with it. It can handle itself. It's a pretty well cool device. I like the ship a lot. Now the escort, I'm not brilliant in escorts at all, never have been. I'm more of your cruisers, that sort of thing, so let's get the next one in. Right, I'll jump into a Borg. Show you what it's like there. Not that one. The only thing that I don't seem to have on at the moment that it keeps taking off is this, which is a cool device. You see, to go with the 3 set Romulan set, which is I think it starts stealing shields. 176 all shields to foe, 176 to yourself. So I've only tried it twice since I've got the set. It seems to do something, but I'm not overall on it. So we'll basically see how it goes. I might use one of these. We'll use the crescent wave at some point. I might the end one. Through this one. Maybe if I start firing on the cube first, I might show you the things just literally flying off of it. I'm sure it's because I've got no insulators on. From the top, I'm trying to get them from your store, from the embassy, these things, which are really cool. Get the same amount of power as Mark 12 had. Plus you get the chance of adding a plasma dot to the weapons, which is really cool. So it's amazing. As I say, it might not last long. It should be on the beat for that. Stop it. Don't know I didn't think us away from a bit further away. That was massively close. It's a shame it doesn't have sort of a little display there to tell you if your pets are still alive. See, the only thing is you just have to keep looking for them to see if they're still there. I always find the ship always best to find from the side because you can get everywhere. I've only ever known through the front of normal. So let's go to the bottom. Stacks up to 10 times, I don't know why anybody wouldn't have it. That's awesome. The other thing is you might just want to stick a crew recovery on, more crew you have on, the faster you heal. I'll let all these run low with that level 5 and doesn't wave on the go. So there's supports left. There's one up here. Spire seems to be healing someone. Can't see the get shields first before you start using the time to use that. Does it for 15 seconds there? You just see it on the outside of the cube. I don't know how close you have to be. It seems to drain its shields pretty good, so so it's 70 at the moment. Yeah, it took it down a bit. Not like mass loads, but it's a cool little device. always good to buffer up every bit of power that you can to fire it as well. The more power you can put towards it, the more damage you can do. Still got that support craft key around, so I'm having a look at what I'm doing. Too busy looking at the support craft. Soon got myself back up. So there you go. That's the Monbosh in fleet action in the Borg STF, which is pretty cool. That's the little things that you get with it. So I've showed you the ship itself, all the stuff that you can get from the low buy store. That 3 set is from the low buy store, 200 low buy each. So yeah, that's it. That's the ship itself, really cool, I like it a lot, that's why I got all the Elachi stuff with it. You've seen what firepower it's got, what you can put on it. It's each to their own what you put on. That's just my build, I like that. I've seen ones with cannons on it. You can get your speed up quite a lot to do that, but preferably I prefer the build that I've got on. I do like my beams. I'm not a cannon person. I like to be able to hit it every time. So yeah, that's it. If you like, press the like button, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.